Okay, I'm rolling.
See, it's dropped a half an inch and it won't let me open the door. Hi.
Hi, Robin.
I want to talk a minute about one of the safety features for this elevator. This elevator will not operate if either the gate or the door is open. So I have just come from the garage to the kitchen. I must turn around, shut the gate all the way, and shut the door securely, and push the button and send the elevator back down to the garage.
Ah, okay.
If that is not done, and either the door or the gate is left open, you will not be able to operate the elevator. The safety mechanism will override all systems and shut off.
So if that happens, how do you correct that?
You will not be able to open the door. Now, you need to know which door is the problem. Is it this door? That's easy. Shut the door, make sure the elevator is down, and then call it back up again. If, however, you have shut the door and you've left the gate open, now we have a trick. This is a metal ruler.
Hold on.
There
we go.
This is a metal ruler.
Hold on.
Okay. So what you have to do if you have left this gate open is you have to shut it. Now, how do you shut it when this door is locked in a closed position because the safety mechanism has locked it? You have to
I can see it coming now.
see?
Well,
You have to get down on your hands and knees, put this in, grab the legs of the gate, and bring that gate closed.
Perfect.
When the gate is closed, the safety mechanism will release. You will be able to push the elevator back down to the garage where it resets itself. Now you can push it to come up. So, I repeat, close both doors as you exit and then send it back down to let it rest in the garage.
So it's enter and close both doors when you leave.
Close both doors.
Okay, so now we've opened door 2, and this is where all the workings of the elevators are. So what can you tell us about this, Walt?
This is a commercial unit. It is something that when we were able to talk to our elevator people, I asked them, I said, what kind of unit is this? Is this a unit that I should think about replacing a motor? Should I start thinking about replacing some of these parts? What wears out? He said, this is a commercial unit. He said, you will be able to run this unit for many years without anything needing to be replaced. His words were 100 years, but don't hold me to that. This is the motor that does the pumping. The pump is back here. What you're seeing, that tube coming in, is the recirculation pump that pumps the elevator oil from the elevator pit area and around the piston.
So let's see, we're talking about, is it this one here?
That white tube.
Okay, the plastic tube. Am I right? Okay.
The plastic tube is part of the recirculating system, and that conserves the oil. The loop there is a damping mechanism. This is the fuse box. I just replaced new fuses for everybody, so it's going to be a very reliable thing. The fuses I replaced were probably 20 years old, but you have brand new fuses now. In that little envelope are custom ordered packing. You may need to use those, you may not, but it's there for you. This is elevator oil. It's if for whatever reason, you start noticing a little hesitation as the elevator is beginning to raise, then you usually need to add just a little bit of that elevator oil, and you're back to normal.
Where do you put it?
I pick that up, I put it in that funnel, and I just pour it a little bit. And maybe about, I'd probably put in about a fifth of that. And then close the door, put on the top, and it's ready to go again.
Where do you get the elevator oil from?
I usually, because I started off with Paramount Elevator, I just call them up and say, you know, I'd like to get some elevator oil, and when can I pick it up? And they say, today, how's that?
That sounds good. How often do you top off the oil?
About every 3 to 4 months, maybe.
And how do you know when the oil needs to be topped off?
It's the hesitation, when it starts to hesitate a little bit.
What else would you like to tell us about, Robin?
As I said, the elevator will not operate if the doors are open.
Yes.
Now, if you've entered the elevator and you've shut the gate and you've reached for this door and shut it, but have not shut it securely, what can happen is when you push the button and the elevator starts to go down, there is a change in air pressure that can pop this door open.
Huh.
If it pops that door open even a little bit, the elevator will stop. Safety mechanism. You cannot operate it if there are either the gate or any of the doors open. So you have to reach up, grab the doorknob, shut the door securely, then the safety mechanism will unlock and you can continue your journey to the garage.
So you do that when you're inside the elevator.
Right. So if you're in the elevator, you think you've done everything and all of a sudden the elevator stops, it's because this door has popped open due to the change in air pressure. So when you shut it, make sure it's really shut.
Okay.
Okay, that's all you need to know.
And thank you, Robin and Walt. Over and out.